and Cole.
Now to question of the week.
Rockstar!
So we're with Avery, and Avery, I was wondering, if you could take anybody on a Valentine's Day, who would it be, and what would it be?
Probably a professional athlete, and I'd want like a nice steak dinner, maybe go watch a basketball game.
But who's the professional athlete?
Maybe Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow. That's a good one. We're here with Ben, and I was wondering, if you could take anybody on a Valentine's date, who would it be, and what would the date be?
Megan Fox, like Megan Fox from Transformers, and
Come on, Ben.
to a nice little restaurant.
Okay, Benro, I was wondering if you could take anyone on a Valentine's date, who would it be, and where would it be?
Livy Dunn, and we would go to a nice restaurant,
Where?
like Texas Roadhouse,
Or Cheddar's in Finley?
maybe.
Camden, I was wondering if you could take anybody on a Valentine's date, who would it be, and where would it be?
Madeline Klein to the Outer Banks.
Why would you take her to the Outer Banks if she's already there? Nah, give us a better answer. Madeline Klein where? Cheddar's in Finley.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, Claire, I was wondering if you could take anyone on a Valentine's date, who would it be, and where would it be?
Michael B. Jordan, and we're going to Cancun.
I was wondering if you could take anybody on a Valentine's date, who would it be, and where would it be?
Deshaun Watson, McDonald's.
Ian Cron, and I was wondering if you could take anybody on a Valentine's date, who would it be, and what would it be?
I don't know.
You would take Jalen Hurts where?
I don't know where.
To Cheddar's in Finley.
Now to National Day and this date in history.
With Eli and Landon.
This week's National Day, we have No One Eats Alone Day. Hundreds of schools across the country have students who eat alone. Be kind and go sit with them.
I'll sit with you today.
All right.
On this day in history, February 9th, the Treaty of Paris was signed, ending territorial conflicts between France and Britain in the 7-Year War, the North American phase of which was called the French and Indian War.
Is it going to be the Chiefs?
Or the Niners. Let's go find out.
Some Anthony or Tony or
Who's winning the Super Bowl?
Wait, who's in it again? Oh, I'm gonna go 49ers. I hate Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. Who's winning the Super Bowl?
49ers, Christian McCaffrey, Super Bowl MVP.
Score?
32-27.
Who's winning the Super Bowl?
The Chiefs. The Niners are gonna sell.
Score?
I don't even know, 30s or something.
Okay. Who's gonna win the Super Bowl?
Taylor Swift. All the way.
Get out of here.
That's what I'm there for.
No. Who's gonna win the Puppy Bowl?
I'm gonna go with the Golden Retriever. I'm gonna say they got a strong team this year.
There you have it. Chase Otto, who do you think's winning the Super Bowl? Chase Otto? Chase Detro, who do you think's winning the Super Bowl?
49ers.
Why?
I'm biased, and also Brock Purdy's the MVP.
Score?
31-28 Niners.
How many touches does McCaffrey have and touchdowns?
25, 2 tutties.
There you go. Ethan. Come closer.
Yes.
Who is winning the Super Bowl this year?
Hopefully not the Chiefs.
So you want the Niners?
Yes.
What do you think the score is going to be?
34-20.
34-20.
Who's going to win the Super Bowl? 49ers.
All right, let's keep going. All right, Cameron. Who's winning the Super Bowl?
2020 Mount Vert.
Niners.
Niners? Not the Bengals?
Not this year.
Niners this year. Here with Mr. Hovist. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Go with the Niners.
What score do you think it'll be?
Ooh. We'll go 27-21 Niners.
27-21 Niners. There you have it.
Thank you.
All right, so today we're going to be going around asking people who they think is going to win the Super Bowl. But Seth, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Obviously the Chiefs.
Okay, the Chiefs. I personally want the Niners to win, but at the same time, probably not going to watch it. Probably going to watch the Puppy Bowl this year because the Ravens and the Lions didn't get in it. But we'll go ask some other people. All right, you good? Okay, so we're here with Smiley. Smiley, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
The 49ers. I didn't want either of these teams to win, but I don't want the Chiefs to win. I don't want Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl.
What's the score going to be?
49ers 28, Chiefs 21.
There you have it. 1 touchdown. Who's winning the Super Bowl this year?
The Philadelphia Eagles.
How many touchdowns?
4.
Against?
The Browns.
There you go.
Now to PG Sports.
With Austin and Zach.
Welcome
Back
to
PG.
Sports. Now for boys basketball, they have a game tonight, February 9th, at Macomb starting at 6. And then they have a game tomorrow, February 10th, home versus Upper Scioto Valley starting at 6.
For swim, we have the sectional swim meet on Saturday, February 10th, and the diving district at BGSU on Wednesday, February 14th.
Now to Senior Spotlight.
With Ariana Leatherman.
We're here with Ariana Leatherman for Senior Spotlight. How are you doing, Ariana?
Good, how are you, Tanner?
I'm doing okay. The first question is, what do you plan on doing after high school?
I plan on going to Rhodes or BG and getting my degree to be a registered nurse.
What is your favorite memory from high school so far?
I tried to think and all I could come up with was the dance-off at homecoming, JD and Jacob Recker.
That was this year, right?
Yeah, this year.
What is your advice to young classmen?
Do not procrastinate. Do your homework. It'll help you out in the long run. It's just one paper.
And they'll give you more than half your,
Yeah, that's kind of what screwed me over.
half the grade you deserve.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have fun afterwards too.
It's not even that hard. Apply yourself.
So, our Bengals were 9-8 this season. What would you say is the most disappointing thing about
I'd
it?
say the most disappointing about the whole season, Joey B getting hurt.
Hello, our baby boy, Joey B. Why are you so devastated that Jamar cut his hair?
It's horrible. Like, he just looks so much better with the longer hair.
I think it honestly looks better. I think he looks better with a buzz
He doesn't
cut.
look bad, but I liked his longer hair better, definitely.
And if T. Higgins cut his hair, I think I'd be mad
I
at him.
would cry.
And then the last question is a fist fight, who would win, Nolan or Den?
Okay, no offense, Nolan, but I think Denton's got to take the cake on this one. He's definitely meatier. He's bigger. He could take you.
So if it was a slap fight.
I think Nolan could probably do it, honestly, but it's going to be he's going to have to try a little harder.
Let's go get some advice.
With that child.
So with Valentine's Day coming up, we were wondering if you had any advice on relationships.
Advice on relationships. For your age, don't text each other. Talk to each other face to face. There's a lot of miscommunication that can happen that way, and lots of fights and not so fun times. Listen to each other, and if you decide that that person is not for you, don't drag it on longer than what you need to. Just end it nicely and with kindness. I think that's about it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So with Valentine's Day coming up, we were wondering if you had any advice on relationships.
Well, first of all, I think you should be a certain age before you date. That's just me, like 16. So, if you're 16 and older, you can date. Expectations are really important. Boundaries are really important. And what else? What else should I say?
Just making sure you're smart with your decisions and listening to the other people.
Communication is key.
It's very important.
Very.
With Valentine's Day coming up, we were wondering if you had any advice on relationships.
Just listen. It's very important to be an active listener and never assume the worst. You know, if somebody does something that hurts you in some other way, don't assume they're being mean on purpose. You know, sometimes it's just that they didn't think it through. So, you know, don't overreact, but listen.
Now to some top 5 Valentine's Day gifts.
With Lane and Landon.
So we got Valentine's Day that's coming up. So we got the top 5 gifts that you should give to your special person.
So first we got the top 5 for the girls. So we got some nice chocolates. You get them a nice little heart-shaped box of chocolates. Flowers, nice flowers will always do the trick. Stuffed animals, like a nice stuffed bear, something like that. Pictures of you guys, it's always a good one. And then we got dates too. Just take them out to a nice dinner date.
Yeah, and so for the guys, we got some candy. You can never get wrong with some candy, you know. You got some nice cologne to make sure they smell good. And we also got some necessities, so like socks, maybe some underwear. Might be a little sticky. Some protein, get them protein powder, you know. Guys like to lift, so help them get the gains. And probably some nice clothing, so like a sweatshirt. Make sure it's Nike. Make sure it looks good, you know. Something they'd wear.
There you go.
There you go.
Happy birthday to you. Now to some birthdays. On the 9th we have Lane Lee and Anna Abresh. On the 10th is Ava Huffman.
And then on the 11th is Chase Meyer, and on the 12th is Brooke Ramey. Happy birthday.
See you next week.
Have a good weekend.